we may have a crypto contagion on our hands. HTX, formerly known as Houbi, with Justin's son, His Excellency, is having some problems. Their TUSD has depegged. People have dumped over 300 million. Oh yeah, that's nothing. They've dumped way more than that. Situations are getting worse. He even turned off proof of reserves. I hope this is not the next start of crypto hot potato. Or would it be good? I mean, think about it. We got rid of who? Do Kwon. We got rid of Alex Mashinsky in Celsius. We got rid of Sam Bankman-Fried in FTX. There's a bunch more losers out there that we flushed out, so maybe it's good that we start ripping the Band-Aid off and taking Justin's son as the next one on the list. Hola, mi amigos and amigas. It's Dora. Hell no, it's Crypto with Klaus, my guy. The Fozman starts us off because, yes, the viewer is most important. No ETF. That allows Wall Street to manipulate. In regards to should there be an XRP ETF? No. Because they could start, shorting the shit out of it and they could really start having fun with futures. Okay. I'm with you on that. Be very careful what you wish for with ETFs. MJ says the last thing anyone needs is help from a politician. Did a story earlier about a huge number of politicians being very anti-crypto. It's basically a politician scorecard, right? You get an A, it's good. You get an F, you suck. Bunch of them got no grades. If we could win some of those no grade ones over, we could have a winner. I will have that video linked at the end. Heat map, looking a bit more green. Trick if you're watching. Green, luck of the Irish and Christmas trees, my guy. BTC sitting at 43.107. ETH is 23.02. Got out of my ETH position, did fairly well, but I was hoping to get more, but the ETF thing kind of poo-pooed on a lot of that, but whatever. XRP chilling out at 53 cents. I'm chilling out as well. XLM hanging out at 11.5. Market didn't really care one or the other was Sorban. It moves on the price of BTC. Now, what are we focusing on? Oh my gosh. TRX. TUSD stablecoin depegs as holders dumped 330 million. Okay, that was already back on January 15th. Here we are, about 2 weeks later. The bleeding has not stopped. Hold on, girlfriend. Let me show you. There you go. Still depegged. So you've got massive outflows here. And what's happening is people they're taking their money out. They're like, look, we think you're faking the funk with HTX, formerly known as Houbi. We really don't see how you're making all this money unless you're faking it and combining, users' assets with your own. And that's naughty. That's very, very naughty. You don't want to do that. So people are pulling money out. They're pulling hundreds and hundreds of millions out, and that's why they're getting the depeg. They can't give one-to-one on the withdrawals. Okay, so now it gets even worse. Crypto exchange giant ATX hit with DDoS attack. Justin Sun says user stuff is safe. Okay, user stuff is safe. I think that's pretty good. But remember, hackers exploited about 5,000 ETH, worth about 8 million back in September. So HTX keeps getting hacked, and that's like a drop in a bucket for them. Not worried about it. But it's more like all of this happening to HTX. There's multiple waves coming at him. I don't believe in coincidence. It's coincidental there was a DDoS attack. No, dude. People want this guy out of the space because he's totally faking the funk. Now, it gets even worse. Well, okay, hold on. As always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. Gets even worse. In November, the hackers hit Justin Sunlink Protocol's HTX and Heiko bridge, a bridge used to move funds between ETH and energy-saving blockchain Heiko chain, for a combined 100 million. So now you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of withdrawals, big bags just withdrawing. They're like, yo, we don't want to play Crypto Hot Potato. When was the last time I reported on Crypto Hot Potato? Comment down below. Come on. Say potato or something like that if you know what I'm talking about. How long has it been since we talked about Crypto Hot Potato on here? Long time. And now we got to get back into this bullshit. Maybe it's just best we just rip this loser off. Think of all the people we've cleared out of this space. CZ and Binance, FTX, Mashinsky, Do Kwon. What about our Three Arrows guy? What about Kyle Davies, Suzu? Come on now. So you've got money coming out. You've got cyber attacks. You've got a depegging. Don't worry, funds are safe. Yeah. But we also have this. HTX turns off proof of reserves as TUSD struggles to rehold its peg. Adam Cochran delivering this. So Justin Sun's HTX Houbi has suddenly turned off their proof of reserve system at the same time as a few other concerning things are happening. Their live reporting on DeFi Llama shows only about 120 in ETH assets, despite their last audit claiming over 300 in raw ETH. I bring the news, by the way, everyone, whether it's good or bad. This story is bad because this could cause some market meltdown. But it's good because I think we've learned after every time the market has melted down, by the removal of one of these losers, we're in a much better space. TUSD is deeply struggling to hold its peg while a large user is using TUSD on Binance to buy mass BTC and aggressively with TW8P ETH. Oh, ooh, juicy. Meanwhile, lots of reports are being able to unredeem at TUSD. All while one address of Tron worth 3 billion seems to be the only address to mint and redeem, and it's closely tied to Justin Sun. And now 97% of the assets on JustLend are BTCT, which Sun has never shown backing for. Uh-oh, we're putting a lot of eggs in a basket that doesn't have any backing. It looks like Sun has used the user assets at Houbi HTX for various purposes, now blocking redeems on TUSD to ape it primarily into ETH to pay back user withdrawals. And the whole thing is, and you guys saw me, I said ETH to 3, we couldn't get it, it got pushed down. I said at 25, I'm liquidating everything. I did pretty good. I got rid of some of it at 28, but I dumped a whole bunch of it just above 25. Such as the day, if he's trying to get it out with some ETH play, and look, ETH is now even lower. ETH has pulled back quite a bit. Look, swing on over to the ETH chart. Check it out. That's not good, girlfriend. That's not good at all. Let's get rid of market cap so we just see price. That's not good. This is what I was talking about. Juicy, juicy, juicy booty. And then since that juicy booty, she has gone down like 30-something%. So if he's using user assets for various purposes and is now blocking redemption in TUSD and aping it primarily into ETH to pay back user withdrawals, and ETH is down about 30%, that means he has to supply even more, which means what, everyone? Then we start digging into the TRX piggy bank. At this point, I assume it's not only HTX insolvent, but both TUSD and staked USDT are unbacked, and John is fleeing a sinking ship while leaving others holding on to the bag. Transferred to an unwallet to JustLend DAO, 198 million USDT. Here's another one. That is not good. That is not good. And why? There is 1.6 billion of it in existence and is treated as full collateral at Binance for perps, meaning there could literally be tens of billions worth of dollars exposure to TUSD for the entire ecosystem. Again, it goes back to what? Crypto hot potato. This has money tied into this, which is tied into this, and then this, and then this. We may be witnessing the possible, one of the biggest losers. I think he's the biggest loser left. Getting taken down. It may hurt the market. It may burn us. But man, we've always come back better. But here we are, deep pegging since the 7th of January. And here we are, 29th of January, about 2 weeks later. So this is really a tale of two stories, isn't it? I mean, on one side, we know if HTX were to fail, that the whole market would just go down with it. And that would be bad. You don't want to see red for anyone. I don't care. Even my biggest enemies, why would you want them to be in the red? That's just not well-wishing upon people. But it also would mean we could maybe get rid of the biggest faker out there in the market. I mean, how has this guy gotten so big? How has every crypto thing out in there gotten massively big without faking it? I mean, come on. The only one we would have left would be Brian Armstrong of Coinbase. And we know where his support is coming from. So, obviously, Justin Sun, some DDoS attacks, some withdrawal attacks. Now you've got all these reports of not only depegging, but their assets at other places, about 1.6 billion worth used on perps contracts, which could explore 10x from there. So you've got 16 billion in potential affected. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. So, yeah, good news, bad news, it's both sides here. It's more about how do you feel about it? Do you feel like we should rip the Band-Aid off with Justin Sun, HTX, Houbi? Or do you feel like, look, just let this play out, let's just let it deal? I mean, it's a messy situation. Again, as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below, so you're welcome to check out all that stuff. I'll have it all linked there. Cochran's tweet chain is a pretty good one, along with the articles. It's not looking good. I mean, they're facing the attacks from multiple levels. Hacks, DDoS attacks, withdrawals, insolvency rumors, turning off proof of reserves. I mean, dude, you're not, like, presenting a good case. Like, you know, if we're sitting here as the public jury, right, you and I watching, we're sitting here and we're listening to this and we're going, my guy, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, here, look. There's some benefit of doubt in my hands. I want to give some of this benefit of the doubt to you. I want to give some of this to you, but, like, I can't. I'd feel dirty if I gave it to you. And, like, Justin's son's right there. I'm acting right now, okay? This is acting. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, and he's like holding money, and I'm like, oh, I kind of feel gross if I touch that. And I want to give him benefit of the doubt, but he's sneaky. And I'm like, so I don't know. But this, I haven't reported on Crypto Hot Potato in months, and man, like, I was happy about it, because I don't like reporting bad news, and Crypto Hot Potato is usually a situation where once that starts again, it's now a chain reaction. It's not just one thing. It's people then whose assets would be tied into HTX. I did stories before about Celsius and FTX. There were several crypto projects, some smaller ones that fans like yourselves have been into, that got wiped out because of that, because they tied their liquidity up into those exchanges, and when those exchanges went to bunk, they were screwed. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't reported on this in a while, and I'm sitting here going, we might be at it again. Crypto Hot Potato. But he's the last big faker on the block, so I don't know. This is God, it's weird. This is just kind of like a story where there's no winner. You just don't feel good either way, right? It's kind of lose, win, lose. It's messed up, man. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. I caught Celsius from the beginning, the moment that happened, and reported on that all the way through, and I did. I got mocked with covering Celsius. Oh, why are you covering this? Cell is gonna make it. Cell's gonna moon. Oh, Mashinsky didn't do anything wrong. Like, I heard it all. I've seen this all plenty of times, and I'm going to keep my eye on this one. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. I will have the videos I talked about earlier linked at the end, as you're seeing them on the screen already by now. Duh, Klaus, timing. All right, everyone, catch you.